Shy Affairs here. Welcome to today's movie review. Let us get straight into it. There's definitely a revival happening in Nollywood right now. And somehow, 5 out of every 10 productions are circling around trying to conceive. Some people might argue that the storyline is getting overused or predictable, but unless you've been married and truly desired a child of your own, you honestly won't understand the emotional weight that comes with it. I am not even talking about those who've set a personal time frame. This is about the silent pain, the hope, the prayers of, and the disappointments that come with waiting. Anyway, let's get into the movie TEHILAH. First off, TEHILAH is a biblical word that means praise. This movie, produced by the talented Nez, features Mashid Mikkel, Scan Z Blessing, and Zivi Okojaye as its major cast stellar choices. Although, and I must say that I didn't really see the correlation between the title and the story. Maybe the end was the TEHILAH. The story centers on a couple, Kwam and Olivia, who have done everything possible to have a child. Multiple failed FS and all. Now, the doctor suggests a new route, using Kwame's sperm to fertilize another woman's egg. Olivia, understandably, is offended to her it's selfish and disrespectful, especially since nothing is medically wrong with her own eggs. She flips the script and suggests the reverse, which only adds fuel to their already rocky marriage. Their home is practically a war zone thanks to the pressure of TTC. Then comes Olivia's friend, Ronka, who invites her to church. Olivia reluctantly goes and bumps into her sister, Naomi. From the body language alone, you can tell something is not right between the two. Deep-seated hatred, unresolved issues, major tension. Out of nowhere, Naomi announces that God sent her to carry Olivia's child. Just like that. Now, I'm not here to spoil the movie for you, so I'll stop there. But it gets even deeper. While the movie is clearly centered on the theme of TTC, the plot becomes a bit tangled. It was either not well knitted, or maybe I just didn't grasp it fully. Because here's the thing, if I claim not to like someone, especially as strongly as Olivia seemed to dislike Naomi, would I honestly allow that person to carry my child? That decision felt forced. Then we have Dr. Obi. 1 minute he's done with medicine, hanging up his scrubs. The next he's about doing scans and explaining results. Make it make sense. So what was the real focus of this movie? TTC, or hearing from God, because suddenly we see Dr. Obi and Naomi going on what they call a treasure hunt. Spiritual missions. Basically, it all started to feel like 2 different movies merged into one. And let's talk about the ending. That felt rushed in the hospital scene. After Naomi gives birth, we see Olivia and Kwame by the bedside, and suddenly she feels the urge to vomit. Apparently she is pregnant. Wasn't that too early? Will there ever be a bonding? Co-parenting dynamics. It was like, we are skipping a whole chapter. Don't get me wrong. The cast delivered their roles beautifully, emotionally. Even you could feel their pain, their hope, their confusion. But the story itself, it left me scratching my head more than once. Beautiful delivery, confusing storytelling, valuable lesson. The movie, despite its flaws, sheds light on the mental, emotional, and spiritual battles many face during the TTC journey. It also touches on forgiveness, faith, and the often messy reality of family ties, but clearer storytelling would be driven those themes home better. There are so many lessons to learn from this movie. 1. Let go and let God. Don't be too bitter. Let go of the past and embrace the future. 2. In everything you do, try to seek and hear from God. He spoke to Moses, and he can still speak to you. Seek him. 3. Take responsibility. Don't always blame others for what is not right in your life. We are passing through our phases in life. 4. At the end of every tunnel, there is light. Maybe it's the grudge and bitterness you have that is stopping your own light from shining. You try to forgive yourself first. 1. From the Olivia family, I will say her pregnancy was handled in a very wrong way. I am not talking about the announcement. First, as a father, he should have talked to her, scolded her, and let her know why he needs to tell the church. I am not in any way supporting what she did, but this approach would have reduced the trauma she went through. Secondly, they shouldn't have pushed her away even before and after the abortion. For me, the deed has been done. A little query and advice will do, and the part of her father stopping his pastoral duties is entirely out of line and my comprehension. This is actually something that is happening in churches today, and I think is wrong. My thoughts after watching, overall, I rate this 6/10. Beautiful delivery, confusing storytelling. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with friends and family who are also interested in movie reviews like this.